First, it has become a growing national movement on a mission to spotlight extraordinary women who are shaping their cultural, business, and creative landscapes. We're talking about an anthology called Slaying Atlanta.
Yes, and joining us now is author and series curator Leigh Clark, along with professional matchmaker and anthology contributor Cami. Welcome to ATL Live, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so glad you're here today.
Absolutely.
We love books.
We really do. We built a really nice library being on the show.
Yeah.
Leigh, we want to start with you, though. Tell us about Slaying Atlanta. What's inside the book? What can people expect?
Yeah, so Slaying Atlanta, again, part of a national series that started in Southwest Florida, where I live, showcasing women, more than just what they do for work, but who they are, the journeys that they've gone through, and what binds us is really our authentic truth.
Yeah.
So these are collectives of up to 20 women per city that share really the things that they've overcome, the ways that they're showing up in this world, and most importantly, how they're leaving their mark.
Yeah, one of the ladies that you brought on is the beautiful Cami. Cami, I gotta bring you in here. When you were first presented with this opportunity, what drew you in? And I found from doing a little research that you guys really bonded, that there was something healing about this process. Talk about that.
Absolutely. Empowering women.
Yeah.
That's the key for the both of us. We are actually both abuse survivors. And so that is the thing that bound us together, but we use that as a way to empower others. That's just a piece of our stories that sort of propelled us forward. And we're now living examples of what can be possible if you push through that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leigh, how did you pick all the women that are in this book? Because everyone is different, you know? Everyone has a unique story, but there is kind of a common theme of they're all slaying it. They're all doing their thing.
Right, and again, slaying it meaning leaving your mark. So each project, what I want is to represent the city, most importantly. But if you were walking down the street and you passed 20 women, like, what's her story? What's her story? What's her story? So we have women who've done billions in business and women who are just starting on their journey, because the most important thing is that we can all relate to one another.
Right.
So diversity is important not only in the types of women we feature, but in their backgrounds, their stories, and what brought them to this project.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and as we go through the pages, I mean, you've got a whole series, obviously. We're
Yes,
talking
you
about
have the Southwest Florida one here.
Yep.
This is Atlanta, and then you have 3 other books.
Yeah, there's
so
Tampa
much
Bay.
happening.
Now we're on to Chicago and Boston and Vegas, and so this has been less than 2 years, but we're a movement of women who really want to share their truth and help other women be seen.
Exactly, and that's what drew me into this story, is just really spotlighting those relationships too. And I love your guys' relationship, and with you, Cami, being a motivational speaker, there's so much to be said about that. You're obviously really sharing a lot of your past, but when women are reading this anthology, what are you hoping that they glean from your story and from others?
I hope that they are able to pinpoint some of the things that have been stumbling blocks for them, identifying those things, being able to push forward based on the fact that they can make different choices. They can create a plan to move in a direction that they desire to move towards.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. Yeah. If there was one takeaway from the book that you want to make sure that people know about before you go today, for both of you, what would that be?
For me, it's possibility. I think when we see what others are capable of achieving, it allows us to believe that things are more possible. So these books, every woman's story is full of possibility, and them going for it and allows somebody else to take the same leap.
Yeah.
And for you?
I would say being bold, walking boldly in your purpose and who you were called and created to be.
So well said. Mic drop on that. Ladies, thank you so much. Leigh, thank you for taking it to each city. Looking forward to reading more. If you want more information about Slaying Atlanta and how you can best support Leigh's mission, head over to atlLiveshow.com. We'll have everything from this interview there for you.
Yes, absolutely.